For he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. Opportunity to be here on Bibletunes Children's Show. My name is Aunty Anu, and with me are my lovely children. I have...
Hello everyone, my name is Kemi Odesoya. Pleased to meet you.
Okay, so follow, introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Odesoya.
Yes, and we are happy to be with you. Thank you for joining us. So follow, can you lead us in a short prayer? Pray for us.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Father, we thank you for the mighty name of Jesus.
Thank you, Lord.
You do this recording in Jesus' name.
Amen.
In Jesus' name I pray.
Amen. Yeah, such a short prayer indeed. Thank you. So today we are looking at the topic that says humility.
Humility.
Can we say it together? Humility. Yes, so we're looking at the topic that says humility. And our memory verse. Hold on, let us teach them first, okay? Our memory verse is from the book of Matthew chapter 23, verse 11. Matthew chapter 23, verse 11. And it says, "But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant." So children, let's learn together now. So Shorela and Onjola, when I say the memory verse, you repeat after us, okay? So children, say Matthew chapter 23.
Matthew chapter 23.
Verse 11.
Verse 11.
Matthew chapter 23.
Matthew chapter 23.
Verse 11.
Verse 11.
But he. Just show your power. But he. That is greatest. Among you. Shall be. Your servant. But he. That is greatest. Among you. Shall be. Your servant. Shall we say it together now? Matthew chapter 23, verse 11. But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. Let's take it together one more time. Matthew chapter 23, verse 11. But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. Beautiful. Follow, can you recite memory verse alone? Alright.
Matthew chapter 3, verse 11.
Okay.
And it says,
Okay.
But
he
that is greatest among you shall not.
servant. Okay. Shall be your servant. Beautiful. Let's have a lot. So if you look at me, say your own memory verse.
Our memory verse is taken from Matthew chapter 23, verse 11, and it says, But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant.
Beautiful. Let's clap for Kemi. Yeah, so Shorela and Onjola, I hope you have learned the memory verse too. So I want you to do it, say it, and demonstrate for mommy. Is that okay? So now we're going to learn the Bible tune. The Bible tune says, For he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. Let's sing 1, 2, sing. But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. But he that is greatest, he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. One more time, but he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. Follow me, sing it alone. 1, 2, 3, sing. I'm
The sheep that is greatest among you shall be your servant.
beautiful. Let's clap for Felicia. Thank you, Mrs. Oluwake Babatunde. I don't know if the Mrs. or the Miss. Thank you for joining us. We acknowledge your presence. So, Oluwake will sing the memory verse.
But ye that is greatest among you shall be your servant.
One more time.
But ye that is greatest among you shall be your servant.
Everybody sing. But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. Beautiful. Let's give ourselves a big round of applause. A round of applause. Beautiful. Yeah, we are wondering that this decoration behind us. The month of June is a very special month to us in our family. Yesterday was our son's birthday, baby of the house, and tomorrow also I am going to be my first son's birthday. So we have 26th of June and 28th of June. So that's why we have this decoration here. We're going to be singing happy birthday to them just shortly before the end of the program. So we have been looking at the topic that says humility, and we took our memory verse from the book of Matthew chapter 23 verse 11, and it says, but he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. So children, we're talking about humility today, right? Yeah. So children, what do you understand by the word humility? What does humility mean? Have you heard of that word before?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Sometimes.
Don't look at my notes. Just say your own.
So humility is being submissive.
Being submissive. So when you are submissive, it means you are humble, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's not all the time that when you're submissive, you're humble.
Really? So that means you can be submissive and you're not humble.
Some people can be like that.
Can you explain to me? How can you be submissive and yet you're not humble?
Like there's some people that they want to be submissive for money.
Oh, not because they are humble, right?
Yeah, they're not humble, so they just want eagerly to
Yeah.
get everything.
Okay.
They want to be submissive.
I want money. Okay. So Fulake is saying that you can be submissive, but doesn't mean that you are humble, you know. Like the adage that says that you don't know the true character of a man until he has money. You know, some people when they are poor, when they don't really have so much, you think they are humble. You know, they tell everybody, sir, ma, and you think they are humble. But just wait until maybe they are in power or they have money, then you see their true character come out. So today we want to be looking at humility, children. It's a very important virtue that you should have. You know, I remember as a child, for long, listen to mommy's gist. As a child, I remember when we were in school. You know, children have the tendency to want to brag. You know, and it's a form of pride. When you're in school, you see a child comes and says, "Oh, my daddy is this, my daddy is that. We went for summer in Paris, we went to UK." And I remember that even when I was young, when I was in school, for long, pay attention. Thank you. I remember that when I was in school, when my daddy comes home from work and he brings foreign biscuits or some really, really nice things, and then they share it amongst every one of us, I will not eat my own. I'll keep it inside the wrapper and take it to school so that my friends too can see that we used to eat lovely things in my house, So we really need to teach our children that are also watching. We need to teach our children to be humble as parents, and children we need to be humble. And the very first, I'm going to be telling us ways to teach our children to be humble. Humility is when you place other people before you. It's a form of humility. It's not like you have
that one that is phone. Train up the child
in the way you should go. Okay, we're not talking about train up the child now, we're talking about humility. So I'm not sure you've allowed me to forget what I was saying now. Yeah, so humility is when you are able to regard. I'm sorry, you don't allow me to forget what I'm saying. Humility is when you're able to regard and value other people, even when you know that you are a great person. Just like our memory verse says that he that is greatest among you shall be what?
Your
servant. So leadership is service. Okay, Shorela said to be humble is you have to be nice. Yeah. Listen to mommy and daddy. Let's clap for Shorela. God bless you, Shorela. Yes, when you are humble, you're nice. You listen. Shorela, did you spy into my notes? Because really one of the things I wrote here about ways to teach or for children to learn to be humble is when they listen to other people. So when you listen to daddy and mommy, if you're looking at for lunch, are you listening? When you listen to daddy and mommy and you really pay attention, you're actually being humble. When you listen to all of your friends, not that somebody is talking and you don't want to listen because you feel that you have something better to say. Like we've been correcting my daughter when we're having wait now. When we're having morning devotion and then we're going through the Bible and then the daddy and I were trying to explain something to her. We now discover that my daughter doesn't listen to what we are saying. Do you understand? She'll what is on her mind is okay. Let us read what we are saying so that she can say what is on her own mind. So we now got to know that. So when we finish explaining to her, and then we now ask her, look at me, what did you just say? Now do you understand what we just said? We now realized that even though she was looking at us, she was not paying attention because all along she was just waiting for us to finish so that she can say her own point. So that is not humility. And yes, we are learning now. Yes, she said I should stop. But it's a very good example. So as parents, when you have a child that does not want to have a listening ear, that is always just eager to be the one talking and talking, for no sure your friends are looking at you at home. So you need to pay attention to them, okay? So when you have a child that is not always ready to listen to other people, you need to begin to teach that child to listen, to pay attention. Humility is a very important virtue. He that is greatest among you shall be your servant. Recently, we're looking at the story of Rehoboam, Solomon's son, after he became king, and the elders, they came to him that he should lessen their burden, that he should, treat them better than Solomon treated them. So he said they should come back, and he went to the elders to seek counsel, and the elders told him that if he would serve the people. So leadership is about serving the people. When you're a leader, children and even parents that are watching us, I've seen some leaders that they shout at their followers all because they're in position. That position will not be forever. You must learn the cleaners. Children, are you listening? By God's grace, my children are here. You see the way mommy treats the cleaners in church, in daddy's office, right? Yes, it's humility. And humility, you have to be conscious. Are you serve for them? Not because they are human beings. Yeah, they may be cleaners. Then you also see that when you respect people, when you are yes, showing respect is a sign of humility, especially to people that you think that do not deserve respect. I mean, everybody will respect the head of state. Everybody will respect a director in an office. Yeah, those people, we know they deserve it. But then it takes a level of humility when we are able to respect people that they don't even deserve our respect, because we just feel, not that they don't deserve it. I hope you are getting my point, children. So when you see the janitors in your school, you greet them. Good morning, miss, whatever their name is. Good morning, ma. Good morning, sir. Don't just respect people that you think they are great, they are worthy of my respect. No, even those people that you think don't deserve it, those people that you think that they are on the lower cadre in society, you must respect them. Are we together, children? Yes. So, and then the very first place that children learn humility, of course, is from the parents. So as parents, our children are watching us. They are seeing, just like Shorilla said, that when you are humble is when you are nice to people. How nice are we to people? Our children are watching us, the way we treat the waiters in restaurants, the way we talk to people generally. So children are modeling, they are learning from us as parents. So the first thing is for us as parents to be role models to our children in exhibiting humility. Yes, another way that children can learn to be humble is when they help with chores. For Luakemi, thank God by God's grace, she helps me around the house. That's the way to be humble.
All the time.
For long short too, so you teach your children, you show humility by helping Shorilla, Monjola, and every other child watching us. You help, yes, you help mommy around the house.
Sleep. If you can wash.
Yes. In school also, learn to help. You show humility. In church, that custom is fading out now. When you see some children, they see adults carrying things and they don't help. When you see an adult in need of help carrying so many things, if you can help, if it's not too heavy, you see an adult carrying a handbag, you quickly go to them, you greet them, let me help you with your bag, ma. It's a form of humility. So, so you help with chores around the house and, yes, so you can run something.
So the first thing I want to say, in school, anytime my teacher comes back, if I came before her, I cried and she's coming, I quickly rush downstairs to pick up her bag, even though she does not ask me to pick up her bag. And then I run upstairs, drop her bag for her.
Yes.
And I'll tell her that I'll drop my bag. Yes. Also, in church, and to Jemima, when she's just coming, I follow up her carry her bag to class. And I also clean the class before she comes.
Okay, that's beautiful. So when you see your teachers, they are carrying their bags, you see mommy carrying something, you help. That's also a way of showing humility.
Mommy, like something is heavy that you can help your mom.
Yes, you help your mom, yes. Then another way to show humility is when you admit you're wrong. Children, when you do something wrong, you admit it. It's a level of humility and you apologize. When you learn to say, I'm sorry. Even as a parent, when I wrong my children, when they come to me and they let me see that, mommy, you just, gone are those days, when we were growing up, parents, they'll say parents are always right, yes. But the best way, we can also model it as parents. And as children, for long short, when you do something wrong to follow Akemi, you say what? You apologize by saying sorry. Yeah. So children, when you are wrong, don't always try to explain your way out of it or give an excuse for your wrong. No. When you do something wrong to your friends, to mommy and daddy, you apologize, and that's a form of humility. Even as a boss, some people, because they just feel that they are older than some people or they are higher in authority, when they offend people, they don't apologize, they don't admit they are wrong. That is not a humble mind. So when you are humble, you learn to apologize, okay? Yeah, so another thing is be willing to learn from others. Listen to other people, celebrate other people's achievements. That is another way of showing humility. You learn from other people's achievements, you listen to them, you pay attention. And finally, you appreciate others. That's also a way of showing humility. You say thank you when somebody does something to you, when somebody is doing something nice. Some people, no matter how good somebody is, they will never appreciate that person. They just feel that they are better off. So if somebody, maybe they sing and somebody sings, by God's grace, I'm a singer, I sing. If I go out for events or I attend a church program and I see somebody sing beautifully well, if I have the opportunity to meet the person, I go to the person and I celebrate the person. Oh, you did so well and all that. Not that you just stand there and feel, oh, she's doing, I'm better. Let me just undo that mic. Yeah, you see what I'm going to say? No. When you see other people doing well, children, you celebrate them. That is a way of showing humility. So I hope that you have learned one or two things. Yes, okay. Look at this, got my attention to something I wrote there. I said control pride intentionally. Yes. Sometimes you have to be intentional. Sometimes, as human beings, your flesh, there's times that maybe you are in a place, it happens to me, and something just wants you to show off. I just intentionally, control myself and say, no, maybe you're in a gathering and you feel that you are well dressed, you're wearing a fine clothes, and you just feel like walking up and down so that people will see. That's a form of pride. So you can tell yourself intentionally that I'm not going to stand up from here if I don't have any need to stand up. And then when you are dressing up, when you are going out, don't have it in mind because you want people to see you that by the time I get to that event, they will know that somebody has come. So you need to control pride intentionally. You control pride intentionally. And I pray that children, God, and then you also pray if you know that you are having difficulty with pride, you are not humble, you ask that the Lord will make you humble. Because the Bible says, if you read the latter part of our memory verse in Matthew 23:11 downwards, it says that those who humble themselves, God will lift them up. But those who are proud, God will bring them down. And like the example of Jesus Christ, even though he was the leader, he washed his disciples' feet. So children, if as you are growing up in life, you find yourself in leadership position, you must know that it is a privilege, and then you humble yourself. I'm not sure you do what? Sit down.
Humble yourself.
You humble yourself. You do what?
Humble yourself.
Yourself, yes. So can you tell me one thing you have learned today for long shot?
I've learned that you should not humble yourself.
You should not humble yourself.
You should humble yourself.
You should humble yourself. Beautiful.
Mommy, humble means what does humble mean?
To be humble is to put others before you, is to be moderate, to be modest, to be responsible.
But what about that other one that you just said?
Okay, don't worry, I'll explain to you later. We have to quickly go. Our time is running fast. Okay, what did you learn today?
I learned that we should also humble ourselves, and we should be submissive to others. We should not feel that we are better than others. Even though we are better than others, we should still be submissive to others, respect them.
Yeah.
That people that we don't really deserve the respect. It's not like they don't deserve it, but we should respect them. Even though they are not older than us.
Okay, we should respect them. Okay, so before we go, we also have a YouTube channel for Bibletunes. It's Bibletunes Online. You can get to watch all these our videos on our YouTube channel and all other things that we do. Yes, Mama Virtual Oak is in the house. Welcome, Mama. We acknowledge you. I hope Esther and the brothers are also with you. Yeah, so today we've learned about humility, that children are supposed to be humble, and there are several ways that children can be humble. And please do well to also subscribe to our YouTube channel at Bibletunes Online. We also have Fossons joining us. Thank you, Mama. For long show, Mama is wishing you a happy birthday. Say thank you, Ma.
Thank you, Ma.
Yeah, so can we recite our memory verse for today again? Matthew chapter 23, verse 11. For he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. Beautiful, yes. Mommy Shirila is wishing you a happy birthday for Laura Shaw. Say thank you, Ma.
Thank you, Ma.
So let's sing. No, not necessarily. So let's sing our memory verse as we wrap up again. 1, 2, sing. For he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. For he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. One more time. For he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. Yes, Matthew 23:11. That's our memory verse for today. For he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. So we do this every Saturday, 12 noon to 12:30. So do well to join us and help us spread the good news. For he